Now for the first hands-on impressions of the Steam Deck unit itself. Now, as mentioned before in the initial unboxing, this does have a good weight distribution that will nest perfectly in between both hands. Your fingers will naturally fall onto either of the two buttons located here. These are the reprogrammable grip buttons there, so you have two on each side. On the top array, you have your standard L1, L2, R1, R2 array, as well as both your volume control, 3.5mm input, your USB Type-C charger, and obviously your power button. On the front, you have even distribution between both the directional pad, as well as the 4 face buttons, 2 analog sticks, plus both of the haptic controller inputs. Now these are 32.5mm square trackpads. They're going to be comparable to what was first featured on the Steam controller nearly half a decade ago. However, Valve is offering about a 55% better latency compared to the Steam controller. And these do also have pressure sensitivity, so you can be able to customize your click strength on there. Now these don't quite go down nearly as far as, say, like the PlayStation 5 DualSense touchpad. But again, that's in part because of the pressure sensitivity rather than the analog nature of PlayStation's controller there. Down here, you also have both a view and menu button. And at the bottom, the only port that you have down here is going to be a single micro SD port, and that'll be for your expandable storage. So if you settle on the 64 gig eMMC model, you may want to invest in a 256 or 512 gigabyte micro SD in order to help fill the gap there, especially with some of the larger titles. Not mentioned here is also the gyroscopic control in here. So the Steam Deck itself does have a 6-axis control in there as well. As far as the feel in the hands, this is going to be pretty comfortable. Given the weight on there, you definitely want to be supporting this. Put yourself with a pillow, get yourself a nice comfortable chair. This is not something that you want to be holding up to your face without even supporting your elbows for those longer sessions.